Hey there, food lovers! Ready to bake something truly spectacular? We're about to make the most phenomenal American flag cake ever. It's easier than you think. Get your aprons ready and let's get baking. This cake is perfect for the 4th of July Memorial Day, or any day you want to show off your American pride. It's sure to impress your family and friends. Let's get started. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. This is the foundation of our patriotic cake, and we want to make sure we have everything we need before we start. Baking is as much about preparation as it is about the actual process, so having all our ingredients laid out and ready will make the experience smoother and more enjoyable. To make our cake extra special, we'll need some pantry staples and a few special items. These special items will give our cake that unique touch, making it stand out and truly embody the spirit of celebration. Think of these ingredients as the secret weapons in our baking arsenal. For the cake, we'll need the basics: all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, baking powder, salt, unsalted butter, eggs, whole milk, and vanilla extract. Each of these ingredients plays a crucial role in the structure and flavor of our cake. The flour provides the base, the sugar adds sweetness, the baking powder helps the cake rise, and the salt enhances all the flavors. The butter and eggs add richness and moisture, while the milk and vanilla extract bring everything together with a smooth, creamy texture and a delightful aroma. For the frosting, we'll need unsalted butter, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, a tiny bit of milk, and red and blue food coloring. The frosting is where we can get creative and add a burst of color to our cake. The unsalted butter will give us a rich, creamy base, while the powdered sugar will add sweetness and structure. The vanilla extract will enhance the flavor, and the milk will help achieve the perfect consistency. The red and blue food coloring will allow us to create a patriotic design that will make our cake visually stunning. For the decoration, we'll need white sprinkles, a piping bag, and a star-shaped piping tip. These tools and decorations will help us add the finishing touches to our cake, making it not only delicious, but also a feast for the eyes. The white sprinkles will add a touch of sparkle, while the piping bag and star-shaped tip will allow us to create intricate designs and patterns. Make sure your butter is softened to room temperature. This is an essential step because softened butter will blend more easily with the other ingredients, ensuring a smooth and even batter. If the butter is too cold, it won't mix properly, and if it's too warm, it can affect the texture of the cake. So, take your butter out of the fridge ahead of time and let it sit at room temperature until it's soft to the touch. This will make it easier to cream together with the sugar. Creaming the butter and sugar is a crucial step in baking because it helps incorporate air into the batter, giving the cake a light and fluffy texture. Use a mixer to beat the butter and sugar together until the mixture is pale and fluffy. This can take a few minutes, so be patient and ensure the butter and sugar are thoroughly combined before moving on to the next step. Now, let's preheat that oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 175 degrees Celsius. Preheating the oven is essential because it ensures that the cake bakes evenly. If the oven isn't hot enough when you put the cake in, it can affect the rise and texture of the cake. So, make sure to give your oven plenty of time to reach the right temperature before you start baking. And grease a 9 by 13 inch baking pan. Greasing the pan will prevent the cake from sticking and make it easier to remove once it's baked. You can use butter or oil to grease the pan, making sure to cover all the sides and corners. For extra insurance, you can also line the bottom of the pan with parchment paper. Now that we have all our ingredients and tools ready, we're set to start baking our patriotic cake. In a large bowl, cream together the softened butter and sugar until light and fluffy. This step is crucial as it incorporates air into the mixture, giving your cake a tender and airy texture. Make sure the butter is at room temperature to achieve the best results. This is where you get those muscles working. Whisking vigorously ensures that the butter and sugar are well combined, creating a smooth and creamy base for your batter. Don't rush this step. Take your time to achieve the perfect consistency. Add the eggs one at a time, mixing well after each addition. This helps to emulsify the batter, ensuring a uniform texture. If you add the eggs simultaneously, the batter might curdle, so patience is key here. In a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. This step ensures that the leavening agents are evenly distributed throughout the flour, which is essential for an even rise in your cake. Sifting the dry ingredients can also help to remove any lumps. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, mixing until just combined. Don't overmix. Overmixing can develop the gluten in the flour, resulting in a dense and tough cake. Mix just until you no longer see streaks of flour. Stir in the vanilla extract. This adds a wonderful aroma and enhances the overall flavor of your cake. You can also experiment with other extracts like almond or lemon for a different twist. Our cake batter is ready. It should be smooth and well mixed, with no lumps. Now, pour it into your prepared baking pan and bake it to perfection. Get ready to enjoy a delicious homemade cake that's sure to impress. Divide the batter evenly into 3 bowls. This step is crucial to ensure that each layer of our cake has the same amount of batter, giving us even and beautiful stripes. One bowl will remain plain, representing the white stripe in our patriotic cake. The second bowl gets a few drops of red food coloring. Make sure to add just enough to get a vibrant red color, but not too much to overpower the batter. The third bowl contains a few drops of blue food coloring. Mix it well until you achieve a rich blue hue. Mix each bowl well to distribute the color evenly. This ensures that our stripes will be bright and distinct. Now, here's the fun part. This is where our creativity comes into play. We're going to layer the batter in the prepared pan to create our stripes. This technique will give us a beautiful, layered effect once the cake is baked. Start with a stripe of red batter. Spread it evenly across the bottom of the pan. Then add a stripe of white batter. Be careful to spread it gently over the red layer to avoid mixing the colors. Next, add a stripe of blue batter. Continue this process, alternating between red, white, and blue, until all the batter is used. This will create a beautiful layered effect that will be revealed once we cut into the cake. Bake the cake for 30 to 35 minutes. Keep an eye on it as it bakes to ensure it doesn't overcook. Check for doneness by inserting a toothpick into the center of the cake. If it comes out clean, the cake is ready. Let the cake cool completely in the pan before frosting. This step is essential to ensure the frosting doesn't melt and slide off the cake. Once cooled, you can frost and decorate your cake as desired, adding your own personal touch to this patriotic dessert. While the cake is cooling, let's make our frosting. In a large bowl, beat the butter until smooth and creamy. Gradually add the powdered sugar, beating well after each addition. Add the vanilla extract and a tablespoon of milk. Beat until the frosting is light and fluffy. Divide the frosting into 3 bowls. One bowl stays white, tint one bowl red, and the other blue. Once the cake is completely cool, frost the entire cake with a thin layer of white frosting. This will help the stripes stand out and prevent crumbs from getting into the red and blue frosting. Now use the red and blue frosting to create stripes over the cake, following the pattern of the baked stripes. Don't worry about being perfect. A little rustic charm adds character. Fit your piping bag with the star-shaped tip and fill it with the remaining white frosting. Pipe a rectangle of stars in the top left corner of the cake, just like our American flag. Sprinkle the entire cake with white sprinkles for a festive touch. Our most phenomenal American flag cake is ready to steal the show. Look at that masterpiece. You've baked a cake that's as delicious as it is beautiful. Slice it up and serve it with pride at your next gathering. Don't forget to snap a picture and share your creation with us. Tag us on social media. You can even share in the comments below. We'd love to see your baking triumphs. Thank you for watching and joining us on this baking journey. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell for more sweet treat adventures. Remember, baking is all about having fun and creating something special. Don't be afraid to experiment and add your own personal touch to this recipe. Until next time, happy baking!